Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our March 2016 tarot reading. And this will be for the sign of Libra. As I shuffle the deck, I ask all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Take a card from the top for the beginning of the month. Take a card from the center for the middle of the month. And we take a card from the bottom for the end of the month. So what do we have here? So we have the Three of Pentacles. We have this cute little angel. He has a basket with three golden pentacles. And the pentacles are a sign of our health, our wealth, our finances. These are things that we work very hard for, that are very lasting and very enduring. However, it looks like here that we've learned a lot. Okay, in the beginning of the month, you've already learned a lot to be able to be more independent than you have been before. Maybe you have passed an exam of some type. Maybe you're a college student or someone who's doing some type of home study or taking on, studies on your own. But you've successfully managed some type of a difficult situation in the beginning of March, and you should give yourself a pat on the back and a congratulations for being able to pass the test of whatever it is that you've been going through, and you've learned from it. You've learned from whatever experience it was, and you're feeling more, how could I say, maybe more in control of the situation than you ever have been. Some type of lessons learned. Like I said, maybe you were taking up some kind of a study, maybe like an apprenticeship. Okay, and now you're ready to move on to the next phase. But whatever it is, it's very positive, and you've put in the time and the energy that you needed to, and you've managed whatever it was you had to manage. And maybe it was a difficult situation, possibly with your health or your finances. So maybe you've gotten your health under control. Maybe you're feeling healthier. You might have been dieting or exercising. But whatever it is, it's turning in a positive direction. Maybe you've gotten your finances under control. Maybe you were studying to improve, your career aspects. Maybe you're moving on to a different position at your job. Whatever it is, it's something that's worthwhile, and you've put in the time and the hard work, and you're ready to move on to like a next phase of either health or maybe career. And middle here is the Eight of Swords. And we have this woman. She's surrounded by the eight swords. And up here, we have these two little angels. And this angel here is removing the blindfold from her eyes. Okay, he's taking the blindfold off. It was wrapped around her, and he's loosening it up and relieving her of that. And this little angel here is removing the ties that were wrapped around her. Her arms are behind her back. And what I get from Spirit when I see this card with the Eight of Swords is you're feeling trapped, okay? When you're blindfolded, okay, and you're tied up like that, you just feel restricted. You're feeling like you're stuck, okay? However, okay, things are not as bad as they seem in the middle of the month. You can work your way out of whatever situation you feel trapped in. Is this maybe a job that you're trapped in, that you don't want to be there anymore? Or is this a relationship, whether it be romantic or friendship, that you feel trapped, but you're feeling restricted and held back? And you're feeling that, you're not living your fullest potential maybe. But at this point, it's not as bad as it seems. You could work your way out of whatever the situation is in the middle of the month. So don't feel that you're trapped forever. Maybe it's just something temporary, that you have to wait for something to resolve itself. These two little angels here are unwrapping the things that bind you here, so it's not going to be for long. And what I notice also is this woman here is standing firmly on dry land. There's water around her, and the swords are stuck in the water. And the water to me is emotions. Maybe you're stuck in some type of an emotional, a mental type of trap in your mind. But your feet are firmly on the ground, which means that, you're not slipping off these rocks into this water, becoming deeper emotionally. You're standing firm, and you're going to stand in your power and your strength. Because at the end of the month, you're going to have the Justice card. And that's exactly what it is. You're going to see some type of justice. Whether this could be something legally, maybe something that you've been waiting for a while. something that you maybe thought was never going to work its way out, but you're feeling like you're finally getting the justice that you deserve. And the reason being is that you hung in there. Whatever it was, whatever had you feeling trapped, it's going to be released and it's going to work out to your advantage. The justice card, like I said, is just that. You're going to get justice in a situation of some type that you've been waiting on, that maybe has been stuck in limbo, and nothing has changed in quite a while. And like I said, maybe you were even ready to give up on it, because when you feel trapped, you feel hopeless. Okay? But there is hope at the end of the month. There's going to be a fair outcome. And whatever happens at the end of the month, it's going to work out exactly how it was meant to work out for you. And you're going to, have your justice. Okay, you're going to learn from whatever lesson it was. And it's going to be a great ending to the month. So don't be too concerned about this in the middle of the month where you're feeling like you're trapped and hopeless, because at the end of the month, things are going to work out in your favor. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.